Hello, it's Rachel Palmieri, and I am back with you to share card 6. Card 6 is a piece of DSP skewed and a piece of embossed card, which I will put higher on my next card. Some die cut pieces which I have pre-die cut, and some stamped foliage as well. I should have looked up the name of this die cut. I use it all the time because of that gorgeous fancy surround it has and how well it goes with the stitched circle from the stitch shape stars. But there's a bit of layering with dimensionals. It's not a particularly hard card. I've got a cleaning tip for you too, though. On my last video I showed you a rather dirty Stampin cut and emboss machine, and I've given it a clean, and I use Basisto's eucalyptus oil just on a cloth. I usually clean the surface of my table over fairly regularly because eucalyptus oil removes ink, glue, and leaves a delicious eucalyptus smell. So I think that you will agree that it's done a reasonably good job on taking the ink off of that machine, and it also cleans up the blocks pretty well. So, you know, there's a lot to be said for it. Now I am not quite sure what combination this requires, so I will get my plates and I will check it out. So I am using okay, so it sort of looks like I use 1 and 2/3 maybe. And if it doesn't work out, well, it probably means that I need to use the other embossing plate. So I'm placing it in just at that point. It only gets a little bit from the bottom. It's going through, so that's the combination for this one. I think this is one of my favourite folders. I must use it the full length as well though soon. So we start off pretty easy, and we place our piece of designer series paper on the card, and I just sometimes like to do it not straight on, just for a bit of variety. There's no reason, if it really bugs you, why you couldn't put it straight on. But I've sort of got it in so that it's corner to corner. It's up a bit from the bottom. And we're down. Now, I want to put that much higher. Maybe over, and again we're going to just glue it. I think you'll agree that I don't make particularly complicated cards, but when they start having all these layers, they sort of look more complicated than they are. Now I have squared that up with the top and the side. Okay, as I said, I pre-die cut these because it keeps the time down a bit when I'm recording, and it also means that I don't lose pieces if I've got them all nicely sorted. Little dots of glue on the back, and I better kind of suss out where I'm putting this. I'm still putting it down low. This gorgeous purple posy, such a pretty colour. I don't know, some people aren't very into mauve, but I think that's so delicate it's difficult not to like it. Looks lovely with soft sea foam and some of those other subtles as well. Oh, I dropped it! I was so lucky that landed glue side up. I was going to say, although we don't have the purple posy ink, we do have the marker, so that you could buy the in colour markers, and you would have 5 colours, and you can use the ink to rubber technique with this to colour your stamps and stamp. We have the blends so that you can colour in stamped images, and we have the card, of course. Now this is where I brought in the peacock, which hasn't been used up till now. Of course you can use any colour you fancy, and I used, is it in here? Yes. I used a sentiment from Peaceful Moments because I needed to make this something different, I thought. You know, the best thing about circular labels is that however you stamp, they're pretty well right, because you know, the circle, it's not directional so much. Now I know that that still has some blue on it, so I will do some blue, and I will get out the Highland Heather. A little bit of scrap paper. There we are, it's got measles. We'll go dimensionals. I haven't stamped those yet either. Best do those. While I'm about it, I'll put dimensionals on the back of this one as well. So this one I can lie down, but I can't put that one on until I've stamped the other leaves. Okay, that's the mauve that I'm going to need. And here we go. In you go, into your spot. I might just add the littlest bit on the edges. Sorry for that big sigh. I was just, I ordered Stampin seal. I'm sure it arrived. I'll probably need to investigate my order forms to see if it did come. Maybe I didn't order it, but I can't find it. Of course, I want it all the time. So it's a bit of a blow, isn't it? So they've just been glued down there. I would have probably used Stampin seal under normal circumstances, and then we put that on, and we have a look at what we have left here. And we can go 1 and 2 and a littly. There we go. So it's slightly different from the first sample. I don't know if you have a preference, but anyway, I now have a couple of birthday cards in my stash, and I probably need to get on and send them out to someone. Alright, I'll be back in on the half hour for card number 7, which is our final one for World Card Making Day. And do check out the shop if you're needing to buy anything, or get in touch with me. Alright, I'd be happy to help you with your crafting needs. Bye.